What's going on, guys? My name is Peter Maroney. I have Miguel here with me. So the other day I went over to my parents' house and went through a little scavenger hunt. I found my old computer, the family computer. So
it's the mother of this laptop and the other laptop.
This computer is 8 years old. So this has gone through a lot of stuff, a lot of web browsing, a lot of audio recording, more specifically in my demos. So that's the goal today, is to react to some of the old demos I used to make 5 to 7+ years ago. So let's get into it. Just to put it in perspective, I'm going to give an example of the type of music I make now, and then we'll get into how some of the old ones sound. So there's 6 demos I have here. Let's see if we can find the oldest one. So that's 2014. Okay, finally A is the oldest one.
Alright, we'll listen to it. Finally A.
Finally A. So I've been using Audacity since 2013. It's 2019. I'm still using Audacity. Alright, let's take a listen. It's that terrible swell.
That was terrible. Oh my god. That tone is terrible. Get that soul out of there. Like, you start to feel the groove of that riff, then it's ruined by terrible freaking lead guitar.
I didn't even play it right. There's no bass.
I guess that was kind of cool.
That was advanced for me way back when, for recording. Left, right, bum, bum.
So cool. Where'd you get the beat from?
I don't know. It's like it's just like the simplest beat ever. It doesn't get any more like interesting from there. It's the same thing.
It's really just a metronome. Sometimes you could pick that fast back then.
Dude, listen to like how the effect of that just sounds. I was like so lo-fied.
At the time, did you think this was a great tone?
I wasn't even worried about tone at the time. I knew obviously I wanted to have like the distortion within it, but yeah, no, I wasn't thinking about that. It's like kind of like detective, like low, like I don't know how to explain that, like CIA.
Yeah.
But it's so bad still. So next one is Yup. So that was what?
Yeah, boy.
What was that? January, March, April, May 12th, 2013.
So literally almost 6 years ago.
Good Lord. Oh.
Oh, ya se fue.
Nothing. It's nothing there. So no Yup. Okay, so done with that. Finally A. I just left the metronome on. Here, I'll mute that. You could just hear like the guitar, just like no noise gate or whatever you want to call it, like just the feedback of the guitar.
Yeah, I know. Why is this one worse than the other one?
Just like the tone of it. Is that what you're talking about?
No, the song itself is bad.
Oh.
Like the riffs.
Like there's no. I don't.
Sounds like the Halloween theme.
Oh, that yeah.
If the tone also wasn't so terrible, it would maybe sound good.
Probably. I mean, I can't, say that this is the first time I'm experiencing this. I got it set up today. And I was listening through. I'm like, there were some parts where I'm like, if I try to recreate that could probably sound so much better now than what it sounds here with no drum context or any better quality layering. Did I mess up at the middle?
I think you did.
This is like the epitome of like a riff salad.
Yeah.
Just like a bunch of just different like riffs, one after the other. Like no cohesive. There's obviously no drums either, so like I didn't know how to structure music. I just was like thinking whatever sounds good, one after the other. So this one was February 24th, 2015. So let's see what I was doing at this time. Better swell.
The loudness is overbearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn that down.
You could tell this was like the beginning of where I was starting to get better at like, I don't know, figuring out better progression. Like intro, verse. Chorus. Oh, dude, listen to that.
When it was the end of that song, it almost sounded like Star Wars. Like, like click, yeah, like right there.
Hold on. Oh wow, that's great. So that was the end of that. That was only a minute and 15 seconds. So you can already hear, like, I guess at that point I was, not that like my playing wasn't bad. The tone was still bad. Still using the same tone. So, because I was using at that point my Fender Mustang 5. That
sounded louder.
Well, I think I knew how to, like, wanted to get like a bigger sound, was just being able to make the guitar tone louder, not necessarily like compress it properly and EQ it properly. I didn't have any knowledge of that whatsoever at the time. I was just writing riffs to write riffs. But I was using the Mustang 5, and so that was what I was able to get, like, I don't know where I'm going with that.
Next one.
So Drum Official. So this was from 2014. So what's relevant about this track for me was, so my buddy Javi, he got a drum set, and we didn't know how to record at the time, barely, obviously. And so he put his laptop right in front of the drum kick. And he just went and had Audacity as well and just hit record and he just recorded a whole entire track. Like no headphones or anything. There was no click track to anything. So this is just him playing like raw for like barely almost 3 minutes. And then he sent me the email, and then I started writing guitars over that. So this was like one of the first times I had a official.
So this might be like your first song.
Like, yeah, other than just like random riffs and stuff like that, this is probably my very first like full length song.
Cool.
So. The drums, you can tell how bad it is. There's no clarity at all. You can barely even hear the guitars.
There's an album by Metallica called Saint Anger that gets a bunch of hate, and it's because of the way the drums sound. The drums remind me of that album.
Bass.
That was cool. What's your friend think of the song when he started it?
You know, he wasn't really much of a expressional kind of guy. So like to him, this music's like, it just sounds good. I never really got like an honest feedback, but to him it was just like it wasn't bad. So what, you know, whatever. Breakdown. So at this point, I know I was already listening to like things like Memphis Bay Fire, of Mice and Men, just kind of like the whole Rise Records bands that they had available. So like I tried to fit in like, to me that was like the heaviest thing you could do was just chug. So I tried to fit it in wherever I could. Can you even hear the guitars? It's like, it sounds like just
it sounds like a noise band. You know, like how that's a genre of music, just noise. Just a wall of sound.
No.
Oh, well, it is a genre of music.
Oh my god. I was doing a whole genre I didn't even know about.
That's 3 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
All right. First song I ever did. But that just goes to show you kids, never give up. Keep practicing.
Don't use the trash can for a drum set.
Don't use the trash can for your drum set. Or don't record your drum set with your laptop right in front of the drum kick.
That's probably what Lars Ulrich did on that album.
He's like, yo, technology is booming. Let's try it.
How did the kids do it? They just put the laptop in front of the drum set.
So, and then I think this was the revision, like the revised version of it. So, if I remember correctly, like I was able to just better the, I think at this point, like I remember watching some YouTube video on how to get your guitar tone to sound better and in the mix and yada, yada, yada. So. Remind me to never make a song with the beginning with the top of the nut over the guitar and just peel back on the strings for an intro ever again.
I mean, there's a song by Van Halen that does that, but it actually sounds cool.
Boom. Roasted.
Thanks.
What does that remind me of?
That?
Yeah.
Ta-da-da.
I'll show you afterwards because I know you don't want to get copyrighted, but I think I know where it's from. I think it's from a Metallica song. There's a song that's an instrumental. It's called Suicide and Redemption. I'm pretty sure it's from that. It's from their album that came out in 2008. So it's more recent. But I'll show you afterwards because you don't want that good old.
Hey, meet a poppy.
Yeah, what's that music up?
Well, oh yeah, adding that end tail piece. There was just certain things, like I swear, I took the longest time learning how to do Audacity, but every time I found like a new effect, I would try to use it some way, somehow. All right, so those were most of the demos that I had on there. I didn't really get to use it for long, but honestly, it was a good start. But so I used to use some of the very, very first demos have, and the reason why the tone sounded so bad, my dad had this Digitech pedal from like 19 whatever, and I would plug that in, and then I would use the 1/4 inch and then to plug in at the back of it, and then I had an adapter for a 3.5 millimeter, and I would plug it in here, and that's how I record the music, or from the guitar. So I would record there, pick up the driver, and then record it from Audacity. So there's no more excuses on why you can't record. You can do it from anything.
Getting your phone.
Even your phone, just using your phone straight to the headphone jack.
That's how my first demos are from my iPhone.
Now so much is different compared to how I make music and write it and how it sounds versus how it was before. But there's one more thing I got to show you.
One more thing?
Yeah, So I got this thing.
That's
Yeah.
funny, dude, because you look so
It's
different, but you
pretty
have
cool.
the same voice.
Because I think I'm just gonna leave. All right, later. Later. I hope you enjoy this stuff. Hello.
Oh my god.
That was.
Felt like I went back to 2006 YouTube.
That's exactly what I thought of because it was like recorded from the webcam, and that was the Digitech that I used. And there was, I think, the low pitched one where I was using at the time. Which one was this?
What the hell? What year is this? This is awful. What?
Guys, thanks for watching. If you want more, subscribe. If you like this video, like it. Have a good one.
Have this on the outro music in all your videos.
Good.